Hey everybody, Jay Barino here, and welcome back. It's Dawn of War. We're on mission 6 of the base campaign. Let's go.
Under the orders of Inquisitor Toth, the citizens of Tartarus have begun a mass exodus of the planet. Such an action can lead to disaster in the best of situations. But the reports reaching my ears are ones of planet-wide hysteria as the population makes its pilgrimage to the two main spaceports. Convoys of transports and civilians on foot are being plagued by attacks from Orc forces. Stretched thin, the Imperial Guard is barely keeping order in the major population centers, sacrificing their lives long enough to hold back the green tide of the Orcs. They are truly warriors of the Emperor. I wish for nothing more than to be able to join them in this noble cause. But I cannot deny my duty any more than they can deny theirs. We have found proof that the forces of chaos are operating on the planet of Tartarus. Isidore has found evidence on the blasphemous altar that indicates they may be headed towards Mount Korath, an old mountain located dangerously close to an area of heavy Orc activity. I have requested a regiment of Imperial Guard from Colonel Brom to help cover our approach. I regret asking when the Colonel's forces are already stretched to the breaking point. But there are greater things at stake now.
I guess it's pretty fitting for Gabriel's story where he's obsessed with chaos after Cyrene, though I think that's kind of how they're supposed to be prioritizing chaos, as the Space Marines.
Exalted Farseer, the humans are moving, traversing the slope as you predicted. They are walking into our trap.
Yes, but you can never ambush a Space Marine. Remember that. They expect treachery at every turn. You can only validate their suspicions.
Your orders?
We have locked the humans into this path as they have locked us into ours. They know they enter a gauntlet, and they will likely drag us into it as well. Now we play our parts, and pray that we are the better actors.
Are you certain?
Yes, the path to Mount Korath. This is where the altar said we must go. Why? Do you question my findings?
I do not question your abilities, Brother Librarian, but I do question their tactical sense. That mountain pass is the perfect location for an ambush.
Listen to the distrust in his voice. He probably calls you mutant behind your back, but he fears your divinity, your power. You must put the child at ease.
I do not deny that this is likely a trap, which is all the more proof that our enemy lies in this direction.
Very true, old friend. Stay alert and follow my lead. I want no mistakes.
Agreed.
Slowly getting corrupted.
Scouts, are you in position?
Yes, my lord. We have discovered the location of the first Eldar forces.
We must find a way to overcome this Eldar strike force before we can scout out a good location to stage our field operations.
I'll tell you how we overcome the Eldar strike force. We run in, we hit him with a psychic blast, am I right?
What would you have me
Let's
do?
hotkey here. And we have a group of
Faith and duty.
assault marines
While
here.
the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath.
So, you know, without whirlwinds, I feel a lot better with these, because I don't think our normal missile squad guys actually do extra damage. Give me one of these. Everybody else move in. Oh, this is bad. I don't like the, what is this? Wraith Lord? We gotta go ahead and get Dreadnought in on top of this. Else this is, like, our heroes can't really tank this guy.
Even in death I still serve. Even in death
I really need, I would like Dreadnought attacking this, thing. You guys just jump out of here. Again, as long as the Dreadnought is attacking the Wraith Lord, they can duel. Jump back in there. Oh, yeah. Scouts?
At your command.
Let's get you in there too.
Scouts advance.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, Assault Marine squad is not looking too hot, so let's back them out. Heroes are fine, even though we sort of ran them in super early, but they're okay. We've broken their morale.
The Emperor protects.
Good stuff. Okay, let's continue. We're technically off the mini-map, but we're down there somewhere. We got,
Agreed. For the honor.
You know what, you guys come and get this.
The Eldar use them to quickly travel from one location to another. We must destroy any webway portals we find to limit the Eldar's mobility.
Heresy grows from height.
I like how we start with 2 full squads here. That's really nice. Plus the Dreadnought.
Brothers.
And then Scouts. You can come up and take this. Hopefully we don't lose them.
My brother.
The enemy is attacking.
By my command.
Okay, get in there. Dreadnought, move on in.
This is a good location to establish a field base. Gabriel to the Litany of Fury. Lock on my location and prepare to drop HQ. Now.
So some really good advice that I got that I didn't realize is when you give the Dreadnought a weapon upgrade, it actually replaces
of the Emperor still draw
one of the power fists. So I kind of like them when they're fully melee, to be honest, so I might just leave them that way. Let's just move up and clear out these areas.
Attack!
You just have to be careful of anything that we're going to need anti-vehicles for.
Beneficent one.
Position secure.
Let's listening post this. This squad is back. You know what? You guys just stay at home, and I think I might leave the scouts at home too.
We'll move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
Venerate the immortal.
You're all good, and you've got Smite back up. I kind of want to just get these listening posts capped as early as possible, but we also need early power. So you know what? You build this listening post. What's the prerequisite for the plasma generator? It must be the stronghold itself. So finish that, and then I guess come up and cap this.
The enemy is attacking.
He who stands with me.
You guys take this out. You guys cap this. And unless there's something that we can cap that's, like, again, hidden by that border of the mini-map because it's stretched, maybe that's the right choice. Let's just bring everybody up here and keep pushing. I'm trying to just get as much ground covered as possible early because there are these webways all over the place, which apparently is a secondary objective. Okay. Limit their mobility by killing the webways. We will do that.
I am the instrument of his will. Under fire.
Oh, hello. Come back. Come back.
To the skies.
Come back quickly, please.
Weapons at ready.
It's weird. I think they can jump twice. It's like they have a certain amount of fuel, and they can jump a certain distance. So I'm curious to see how these guys will do. I think against Eldar they're going to be fine. Cap this.
Scouts here. Search
While
commencing.
the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Let's see. There's bridge. It's kind of like this direction too.
Search commencing.
I'm just going to keep going this way because
we will root it out.
If we can find stuff around this side, and again, we want to secure this side where we're getting the listening post set up as well. That's just about done. I guess, you know what, Assault Marines just stay here and you can defend this base. We'll get reactors set up as soon as possible.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Again, I'm just looking for more webways.
Faith and duty. Now that we have established our field base, we must continue through the mountain pass on foot. Expect heavy resistance. Make sure you move cautiously. And keep the field base protected at all times.
Yes, Lord.
Okay, come back here. We're going to set up the chapel barracks.
I will do as you ask.
And there's just like casual Eldar just sort of around, it looks like. That's fine.
I have arrived at your request.
We need you to cover the eastern pass. The combat that is occurring here will likely attract the Orc forces nearby. We cannot afford their interference.
I understand. You can count on the Imperial Guard to hold this pass. No orcs will get by us.
Keep me appraised of the situation. If possible, I will provide you assistance if the orcs attack.
Yes, my lord.
I mean, these guys would have been better if we just left them in the city to help evacuate, but alright.
Advance.
Let's keep going up there. You know what? I think Assault Marines are pretty good against Eldar, because Eldar are supposed to be ranged specialists. So this all kind of works out. Just keep making reactors. Chapel Barracks is coming up. And then we're going to go Armory as soon as possible so we can get level 2 Stronghold.
Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing build protocol.
On alert.
Okay, cool. I'm glad I'm finding
The
this
enemy
stuff.
must be nearby.
Armories are important too. It looks like this... I don't know if this is traversable technically. That bridge might be the only way they can actually get to us. Do 4 Lehman Russ. Oh, we have control of them now. Oh my goodness. We're going to use these units to defend my eastern flank, I guess.
The Emperor protects.
So they're saying...
At
I'm getting...
your
They're
command.
giving me the impression that the orcs will be attacking us. Let's go ahead and upgrade these because we need the requisition.
I await your instructions.
We continue to need power.
Initializing build protocol.
Armory's coming up.
What would you?
I don't see any requisition points that are
For
blocked
terra.
by the terrain or anything. I'm going to send my army back here because if the
Confirmed.
Imperial Guard covers this side,
Heavy support available.
then I'll just I'll send my army up to the left, which seemingly is where the majority of the enemies are even coming from anyway. Armory, get that heavy weapons increase. Need more power. We got more power coming soon, though. Don't worry. Are you stuck?
Here to serve.
No, you are not stuck. I don't even know if units can get stuck in this
Initializing
game.
build protocol.
Okay, cool. Looking good. And then these upgrades as well are really important. Like, Bionics is really good, I think.
Even in
This Dreadnought's
death,
really
I
important because
still
it's my
serve.
only
Yes,
primary
my
source
lord.
of anti-armor, for now at least. Maybe we could build some bolter turrets around here to help them. So they can cover, if anything spawns like from off the map, because it's implying that the orcs are going to come from over here, because that's where the Imperial Guard went and set up, and then we can also cover this bridge.
We stand ready.
Looking
I
good.
await your instructions.
Slap that bad boy
I
down.
await your
And can I get my level
instructions.
2... I think going for a monastery as early as possible so we can get a mech
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord.
mech cult and a machine cult and then the sacred artifact. Just grab both of those for now.
Awaiting orders.
So I think I've gotten some pretty good
Fear
advice,
denies
which
faith.
is rather than doing like all heavy bolters and all missile launchers, do like a mix of like ranged and close range. So like long range, close range. So like flamers and plasmas, we could do like 2 flamers, 2 plasmas, and then we could do like 3 heavy bolters, 1 missile. I think it's like a really good approach to this.
What's your order? At your command. Heresy.
So I'm just gonna hang out for
Here to
now.
serve.
Taking hits.
Tech up a little bit. Get that monastery HQ.
Faith is our shield.
This is all fine. So what I'm going to do is get 1 group of heavy bolters, 1 group of flamers, because I can't build anything else yet for now as it is.
Heresy
And maybe start
grows
pushing up the left.
idleness.
So let's do that.
We are the
And let's
Emperor's
do
chosen.
that.
Yes,
Scouts,
my
we
lord.
can go ahead and grab some snipers.
Gathering intelligence.
I think the idea of putting flamers on scouts is really funny to me. Just like, why would you do such a crazy
At
thing?
last, back
You'd
to
be a
war.
madman to do it.
I will be
While
there
the
soon.
enemies of
Heroes,
the
let's go
Emperor
ahead and make
still
make sure
draw
you're
breath,
kind of moving
there
up here
can
towards
be
the
no
front so we
peace.
can use you.
Reporting, sir.
Imperial Guard is just like a
Following
big blob.
orders.
They're just going to get roasted, I think.
Armor reporting.
These upgrades are going to be really useful. What do we need to do to be able to make...
At your command.
to be able to get missile launchers... Oh, monastery add-on. Actually, we're almost there.
Fear denies faith.
Cancel that.
Faith is our shield.
Cancel that. We'll just wait, and then we'll get a plasma here, and we'll get a
Fear
missile
denies
here.
faith. Under fire.
I heard under fire, but I don't know of what.
Yes, Lord.
So I think I'm going to grab the sacred artifact here so we can start getting some
With all due haste.
healer lords into the fight. I'm going to get 1 more group. There we go. Just want to make sure I have a large enough force here, especially anti-armor, because we know that they've got those Wraith Lords. This guy can be Pylon
It is
Probe.
better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
You know what? Yeah, let's start moving up
My
here.
aim shall not falter.
Because what I think I'm going to want to do. Ah, here we are.
How can I serve? It will be done.
Go ahead and get attached to this
Men,
group, buddy.
you will follow my
Marine
directives
squad
from here
deployed.
on out.
Ever vigilant.
Just get kitted out, please.
Weapons at ready. It is
This
time.
day shall be a glorious one.
I don't
for
think we
the
need to use
Imperial.
smite here because I think we're fine.
Faith is our shield.
We're going to do another long-range squad here with a few more missile launchers.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Missile launcher. Just get like one plasma gun. I feel better about that. And then we need a sergeant in this assault squad for sure, because they're at most risk of having their morale drop. Look out, snipers! Don't throw your lives away. I guess let's move up here and see if we could take this requisition point. This would be a great spot to build a machine cult.
We shall know no fear.
Scouts ready.
What's your order? Heresy.
This group again, we want to move in range because they've got the flamers in there.
Yes, my lord.
Scout Marine squad's getting wasted.
We'll move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
Dude, why are they so focused on the scout squad? That's crazy. Dreadnought, move up and start hitting buildings, getting rid of these turrets and stuff if you can. Wait, oh, I don't think I ever finished what I was... Yeah, you don't want to give them... I don't think you want to upgrade these their arms because they have 2 power fists, and the power fists get outright replaced. So it's not necessarily an upgrade when you think about it.
Scouts ready.
These poor scouts, man.
Intelligence. Scouts advance.
Okay, looking good. Let's move the
your
Servitor up so we can
instructions.
cap this.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Even in death, I still serve.
Cool. Okay, I think this is going to be the perfect spot to sort of to get all set up in. I think is the right choice. I saw some of these
Heresy grows from ice.
some of these jerks back here, so fly back there. Yeah, see, it's like they have a certain amount of fuel. That doesn't affect the distance they can go, I think, but that means like you can jump twice. Oh, this single turret is enough to finish that up. Give me 3 apothecaries because we have 3 groups currently.
Apothecary ready.
And then poor scout squad, go ahead and cap this. And I think I'm just going to hang out here for a little bit
Apothecary ready.
while we wait. And then where's my other... Yeah, him.
I await your
Why don't you come up here and let's build
instructions.
some turrets to help the Imperial Guard out in this location.
I will do as you ask.
Let's get that engagement. Escalate engagement research. Oh, we can get the 2nd level add-on here. 450 supply, though, is
We
significant.
stand
A
ready.
requisition, whatever the heck.
Orders received. The fallen shall be forever
T,
remembered as the
attach.
Emperor's finest.
Attach.
Who requires my aid? How can I serve?
Attach. There must be a webway over there. Let's go and take care of that here soon. I mean, what I really want to make sure that we can
My
cap
faith
this...
is my shield. What would you have me?
Position secure.
Space Marines.
and we can cap this and get some defense set up, though,
Carry a
so...
big gun.
Just
My
auto-attack
aim
in that
shall not
direction,
falter.
and then
Yes,
Servitor, we
most
need to get a listening post
beneficent
one.
ASAP.
Command.
Dreadnought, I guess just sort of hang out here for now.
Walk softly. And
You know what,
carry a
Gabriel,
big
you can
gun.
stay here, too.
Taking heavy fire. How can I serve?
Perfect. And we gotta get sergeants in these groups. Sergeants less important, I think, on our ranged groups, but it's fine.
I follow your commands.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Getting these webways, I think, is the right choice. I'd like to see if there's more,
Direct me to the
again, up the edge here.
My faith is my
We'll see if Gabriel and the Dreadnought is good enough to handle this. I think they will be. Let's go ahead and get the turret placed here and get a bolter turret. And we probably want to get like several bolter turrets in this location where possible.
To the rally point!
Okay, we got Eldar tanks here. Several Eldar tanks here. Lehman Russlow can hold it down. They're doing great. Oh my goodness, they're doing great. Okay, good work.
Yes, Lord.
Let's get up here and repair this. And I think these need to be missile turrets for now, at least.
At your command.
This scout squad is determined to die, but I refuse to
On
let
patrol.
it. Their morale is busted.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Squad morale
I will
restored!
do as you ask.
Okay, where are my actual other units? They're off the... I was like, did they all die? No, they just...
Hope is the
They're like
first
off the
step
map.
on the road to disappointment.
Let's see if we can kind of sneak in here and look for more webways along the edge of the map.
What is your order? Orders received, brother. Cleanse, purge.
Is there a reason you
kill.
can't
To the skies.
jump down here?
Orders received.
Is that not traversable?
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Through the destruction
I guess
of
not.
our
Okay, you know what?
enemies
You
do
guys
we
come on
find
back to the
salvation.
center area that I'm trying to
I
fortify.
Yes, most beneficent one. Here to serve.
Get me some missile launchers.
With all due haste.
Yeah, this is perfect. This is working out great. I'm just gonna build some. I'm just building. At this point, I'm just building bolter turrets, but this is. I think this is good. And then we'll get the machine cult set up. Let's check our armory. Get some of these basic upgrades.
Awaiting orders.
I don't know if this assault squad's going to be able to take whatever's here. Yeah, I think so. I think they can handle this. There is like a vehicle here of some sort. I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see if they can take care of this themselves.
Yes, Lord.
Okay, and then we want to get a machine cult. So we have to. Let's save up our money and get that machine cult.
The battlefield awaits.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Direct us to the enemy.
I think this thing's doing decent damage to us, but if we can kill it and then get rid of the webway, then it was all worth it. Yeah. Perfect. I mean, they could easily reinforce through the webway, though. But I think this was good. And we again, I thought you could walk up that, but I guess not. Perfect. Okay.
Command.
Machine cult. It's time. And then let's check our other upgrades. That's coming along. I would like to get these, Commander Veteran upgrade, Inspiring Aura. So this is upgrading our heroes. Increases the maximum health and recharge rate of the Force Commander and Librarian. Damage, rate of all abilities. Sounds good. Gives the Inspiring Aura. When used, provides a damage bonus. Word of the Emperor we learned last time.
Apothecary here.
Okay, hang on. I have to... I'm being called. I have to do something. I'll be back. Well, for you, it'll be instant. One moment. Okay, I'm back. Just placing an order. Order for dinner. That has been completed. I can't believe this is 450. That is just... It seems so prohibitive to me. Like, how long would it take for that to pay for itself based on the incremental income upward you get from it? Like, maybe I want to set it up on my front line areas here? I don't know.
Beneficent one.
Also, I feel like I'm putting too much money into this defense over here.
On my way.
How much would it cost to get these guys outfitted? Relatively cheap to give these guys, like, all plasma guns or grenade launchers.
Yes.
But let's do it.
I'm
just going to give them all grenade launchers. This section is perfectly fine. So, again, I have to pick a direction now and commit to going. So maybe let's go up the left, as I've been doing.
Under fire.
Yes, my lord.
Let's see. You've all got apothecaries.
As the Emperor's finest.
I guess we could have given these guys plasma
How
guns.
can I serve?
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Okay, so this is all set. I'm going to go ahead and get... I'm going to get 2 Hellfire Dreadnoughts, and maybe I can get las cannons on them now. Oh, you know what? That kind of reminds me. Can we get, Yes, okay. I was wondering. I'm like, when can we get our Tier 3 command center? Because that's going to be really, really, really helpful. Because I have those weapons queued up on the Imperial Guard, it's difficult to see if I ever have enough requisition to do anything else. But I guess, I mean, I said, hey, I'm spending too much money on this defense. Meanwhile, I went ahead and I just set up, like, I just gave all these guys grenade launchers. I just like they have a long range. It just seemed like the appropriate thing to do. Effective against infantry.
I have awoken.
This defense is perfectly acceptable. These guys, we want to make sure, if you're the heavy weapons, we want to put long-range heavy ones, we want to put you on stand ground.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Stand ground. Anything that has to, like, siege up, we want to put on stand ground.
Command me.
Hellfire Dreadnoughts are the bee's knees. Especially once we can get them the twin-linked las cannons. And I'd like a few more... We've got a bunch of new stuff here. I was going to say a few close-range dreadnoughts as well. Land Speeder, very fast ranged unit. Can use skimmer ability to move over impassable terrain, effective against infantry. 2 supply. Heavily armed and armored weapon platform can be upgraded, effective against vehicles and buildings.
Taking heavy fire.
And effective against infantry.
Fear not the psyche.
Okay, just back
At
up for a
your
moment
command.
here.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
I'm excited to see what becomes available once we're at our 3rd level here. Probably all these upgrades, if I had to guess. I don't need the power grid upgrade. I absolutely don't need that. Like this one, or this one, for example, I think we want to get the heavily fortified position because it's like kind of like our frontline one.
Today, the enemy shall know fear.
I say let's get going.
My faith is my shield.
Where's my, Oh, they're still back here.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
We're gonna link back up here.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
We're gonna link back up here. We're gonna head in this direction and go for
Faith
this
and duty.
control point.
Faith
It's not
and
necessary that I
duty.
take every control
Agreed.
point, but I just want to kind of cleanse the map, especially because we have a bonus objective to destroy all the webway gates. So let's go.
I
Granted, that's
serve
the kind of stuff that
mankind.
makes missions
Today,
take way
the
longer
enemy
for
shall
no
know
reason, but
fear.
that's fine. That's fun and fine. So what we want to do is auto attack
By my
up
command.
here.
Attack!
Even in death,
Yeah.
I still serve.
Help them out. Get sieged up and get some missiles laid on top of this thing. Assault squads, this is not your forte. We're going to jump you behind this thing. Now that's strategy.
Ready to serve. Again,
Perfect.
even in death, I still
Now we give
serve.
these guys the twin-linked cannons. Dude, I love the melee dreadnoughts. I'm not going to lie. I'm loving them.
Yes.
I'm going to move you up here to get a listening post here. Maybe not super necessary, but probably worth it. Start capping. Where are you going?
What are your needs?
It's so weird, like you tell units
would
to do
you
to
have
like
me
go
do?
certain places and they just sort of
Direct me
bumble
to the
around and
agent.
end up in very strange locations. We're looking for
My
webways.
aim shall not falter.
I can now make more predator just some predator tanks. Load me up. We can get 2 of them and that's going to max us out, but we want to just keep increasing our vehicle cap. Commander hero upgrade, battle cry. What is battle cry? Everybody receives a damage bonus. Oh yeah, I read these earlier. No, I don't really care about frag grenades or melta-bombs. Full-scale war research. Yeah.
Taking damage.
This looks like it was the
fallen
appropriate,
shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
the appropriate path to take.
Direct me to
Maybe
the agent.
one more squad of infantry would be good here, but we're gonna get to the point where they start path blocking themselves into oblivion if we're not careful.
Ready to serve. Again. Taking heavy fire.
Continue to take damage, but will not die. That's pretty awesome. It only works on infantry, right? It's pretty cool.
I am the instrument
Let's check
of
to see
his
if this
will.
keeps going up in this.
Venerate the immortal
You guys
Emperor.
turn around, come home.
stand
By home,
ready.
I mean, you know,
What are your needs?
this spot.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Getting those tanks. I'm curious to see what these land speeders are all about, because it says they're effective against infantry, and that's kind of what we need versus Eldar. I don't know, those Wrathwalkers are a little spooky, but...
Even in death, I still
What's going on
serve.
back here?
Under fire.
How do we get back there? I'm
I
just
will
gonna right-click
purge
and
the
see which way they
unclean.
take. Kind of curious to see if this, Oh, we got a Predator. Move up there, help us out. Oh, they killed my servitor? Or did they kill us? Who is that? I think that was just a dead scout. One of the many dead scouts.
Position secure.
I'm gonna grab another servitor as well, so that we can repair this stuff. They haven't attacked me over here, like, at all. So, like,
Yes, Lord.
How can I serve?
it's fine. We got plenty of requisition now. I don't regret it. Upgrade Twin Link Las Cannon. Upgrade Las Cannon. Why would we ever pick one over the long range effective against... Oh, wait. Does this have the... See, this also has the side guns, so you upgrade the side guns to las cannons. I'll be honest, I kind of like the idea of not upgrading the side guns. It's not an upgrade per se, just because I want it to be able to kill, like the front gun I'll upgrade, because that's anti-armor anyway. But we want the side guns to be better against infantry.
Command me.
I think is
I will be there soon.
the right choice.
I will be there soon.
I don't know, maybe I'm talking out my ass. You can correct me on this one if you want. These Predators seem pretty good. I'm going to get another Dreadnought for melee and then another Predator. Upgrade the Twin Link Las Cannon. Yeah, see, I think if we upgraded these side ones to las cannons, they wouldn't be nearly as good against these infantry units. I don't know for sure.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
And let's grab one more. You know what? Grab another assault marine squad at this point. I guess we should probably queue up melta-bombs for those situations where they end up way too close to... enemy vehicles, which inevitably happens, like those Wrathwalkers. I guess I'll get the heavily fortified add-on here, not that we necessarily need it, but we did see the orcs try to attack us from this direction once. It seemed like my Dreadnought didn't know where to go, but that might have just been the normal pathing of the game. Just looking, you can kind of see through the fog of war. It doesn't look like there's any way in there. Unless there's a gate? No. Unless we have to go up and around. I have no idea how to get to that.
Apothecary here.
Yes, my lord.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred.
Okay, I think let's go ahead and start pushing across the middle of the map to the right.
Ready.
See if we can find any Eldar bases. Might be the right choice here.
At once.
So maybe let's come down
Mind over
to this
matter.
middle
Do I
section and cut
detect
across to the upper
uncertainty in
right.
your purpose?
We can worry about that later. It's not super necessary, unless there's a webway up there, which, you know, there might be.
The enemy is attacking. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Dude, these things are beefy. I mean, I guess I said that one of my major concerns was anti-armor. You know what? I'm going to get las cannons on the sides for one of these, just because I'm curious. We have plenty of anti-infantry with our own infantry. Hello?
Is eternal.
Thank the Emperor you're here. I think Command
my
forgot
lords.
about us.
How long have you been here?
About a week.
You held this position
The
for a
Emperor
week.
protects.
By yourselves?
I
Yes,
follow
my
your
lord.
commands.
We've seen some pretty freaky stuff too. Come on. We'll show you.
The Emperor protects. On alert,
He says,
brothers.
"Come on, we'll show
the
you."
enemy must
All right.
be nearby. Today, the enemy shall know fear.
Where? Get out of the way.
Is eternal. Even in death, I still serve.
They're trying to go through here. Where are they going? What are they doing?
Yes, most beneficent one.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. Go check on them. Let's go follow them.
Ever vigilant.
My
What I'm trying to
faith
do is get all my
shield.
melee units in one group, including the dreadnoughts.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
The melee dreadnoughts in
On
particular.
alert, brothers. The enemy must
Go
be
follow
nearby.
those guys. Where are they going?
For the honor of the chapter. For the honor of the chapter.
This was just a webway.
Taking damage.
Returning to duty. Follow me into battle.
They just instantly die.
Follow me into battle. My faith
You hate to
is
see
my
it.
shield.
Fear denies.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Keeping an eye on morale here. Again, I know that I have this rally ability. It's a big ask to ask me to keep an eye on that. Where were they going? I mean, we already cleared this out. It seemed like new enemies spawned here, I guess. I don't know, man.
Taking heavy fire. What's your order?
Yeah, you know what? This assault marine squad didn't lose anything at this point. That's awesome.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. This day shall be a glorious one.
Okay,
for
come
the
on back
Imperium.
home. I guess let's get one more Predator tank to max us out. We'll get you fully leveled up as well. And let's go ahead and start the slow creep to the right.
Even in death, I still serve.
I don't know. I kind of just really like these dreadnoughts. I think they're very good. So, all right, this whole group get hotkeyed separately because you're my ranged group. I don't know where you guys are trying to run to. You're not a frontline squad.
How can I serve?
We're just rolling in.
I sense
And
danger.
here's the bridge that
We'll
leads
root
to
it
the
out.
Imperial Guard base, which is doing fine. Do I still have a servitor up here? I'd like you to back up so that you're not taking the brunt of the hits here.
I await your
I think keeping these Lehman Russ healed would be for the best.
At last, back to war.
Just checking each of these squads to make sure they're all kitted properly.
He who stands with
Melee
me
units,
shall
I'll
be
try to
my
get you back
brother.
up here, but it's going to take a while.
Squad broken. Command me.
Squad broken. Which squad? Which? Which one? What are you talking about?
Predator deployed.
So many. I have so many of these tanks now, too. These seem really good. It's just, again, we're going to be path blocking ourselves into oblivion. I don't think there are any other upgrades to get. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and get strength and power grid. I don't give a shit. Oh, I hate that. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to hold on to that. That's fine. They're just going to be funneled.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
They're just going to end up funneled back into our middle section, which is perfectly well fortified.
This day shall be a
Dude, look at Gabriel, and he's got his battle cry now, which, you know, I haven't used yet, but I could. The option is there.
Follow your commands.
This day
Melee
shall
group
be a
move in.
glorious one.
Maybe we want to heal up one of these dreadnoughts that's taken a lot of hits.
The enemy is attacking.
You're fine. It's fine. Okay, great. And I guess let's rebuild some servitors. And I really don't want to make more ranged guys. I guess what I could do is make ranged guys and, like, leave them down here with the Imperial Guard in case they need them.
What is your will? I await
Let's go ahead and move you up here.
instructions.
Ooh, it's alive. Okay, perfect. I'd like to figure out where these enemies are coming from. Yeah! Knock them away! Get them! Punch him! Give him the spin. You'll love to see it. Okay, great. We're gonna head in
Enemies
here.
of the Emperor still draw breath their convenience.
Oh my.
Yes, my lord. We'll get through.
Yeah,
this,
the Imperial
I know.
Guard, they break very easily. Dude, the orcs are going nowhere. They're not getting through any of this, especially with the long-range grenade launchers and then the Leman Russ covering us. I think we're fine. We just got to be careful we don't accidentally lose any Leman Russ. That would be a mistake.
Even in death, I still serve.
Cool, dead end. You love to see it. Hate
This
to
day
see it.
shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
It's just, I think we've reached that critical mass where now we're just taking a while. Force Commander. Oh, okay, so this is like you can resummon, yeah, Librarian Force Commander if this was like a melee, whereas right now it's predetermined that it's Gabriel and Isidore. Whatever. Range units move up first, weirdly enough.
Walk softly.
Even in death, I still serve. I am the instrument of his will.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about these Hellfire Dreadnoughts. I feel like I'm going to like them better than the Predator. I think it's because they're less supply as well.
The Emperor protects.
Just trying to move this army into any sort of position is just so unwieldy. Makes things quite difficult.
To the skies.
But because I think these missiles that are not the artillery, but like those missiles that you see, don't do friendly fire, or at least like don't do morale hits to our squad, I actually think is the right choice here.
Scouts ready.
Dude, this scout squad, I can't believe is gonna live.
Praise the Emperor.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
I await your
Yeah, sure. Just I'll get another missile launcher here. They didn't retake the point, at least.
Praise the Emperor.
I am the instrument of his will.
I'm trying to, like, steadily... Like, look, I tried to move my melee group, but some of them, they just sort of stop. It's very strange how they function. They just sort of stop. It's a little frustrating when I'm trying to, like, inch forward with these groups, and then they're just like, oh, you wanted us to move forward more? Too bad, asshole. But that's why I'm going to just leave these groups down here, because they're otherwise just going to completely path block us.
I am ready to serve.
We can barely even get most of our units in to these spots if I wanted to.
I am the instrument of his will.
He who stands with
Let's
me
battle
shall
cry.
be my brother.
That did not hit very many units, but that's okay. Where is Isidore?
My faith is my shield.
Oh, there he is. Okay. We got a bunch of stuff on him. We got Smite, Weaken Resolve, crushes the spirit of an enemy squad. Actually, sounds pretty good.
The battlefield awaits. How can I serve?
That's my melee Space Marine. Not really melee, but that's my squad that we want to kind of leave. The range on the Predators is nowhere near as good as the Lehman Russ, but honestly, that super long range stuff leaves a lot to be desired just because it doesn't do that much. The accuracy's terrible, I should say. I got a really nice, well-rounded army here. I'm not even fully maxed out, but frankly, I don't think I want to be. You know what, you guys, apparently you're unable to path anywhere I want you to, so just come back here and cap this point, even though we don't need it. This is going to count towards destroying their webways. Strategic point is completely decayed. Sounds bad. That means we need some new ones.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, look at that. It's going pretty good. Yeah, they're capping.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
I really like the look of these tanks for sure. And this is one major Eldar base gone. Oh, there's a new one. Just destroy their bases completely. Okay. Okay, that's all cleaned out. Let's go ahead and...
Back to war. Direct me to the injured.
Oh, son of a...
Fallen shall be forever remembered.
Get back there quick.
Finest.
No, you know what? Scouts. Scouts, you take it.
Scouts here.
Scouts can get removed from the ranged group as well.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw
One
breath,
shot,
there
just
can be
completely
no
roasted. I guess we can capture this one too, though we don't necessarily need it. And...
Yes, most beneficent one.
Again, I'll capture these. I don't really need them. I mean, we have plenty of
Position
supply.
secure.
If I had to like
I am the instrument of his
take
will.
every single point, I would
Praise the
or if I,
Emperor.
I would just end up quite frustrated if there was a point where we need to like. Is my servitor still here? Or is it getting killed?
The Emperor protects.
Move up, cover the Lehman Russ, I guess.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Should come on up here and repair my tanks. Oh, they got one of them, I think. Ah, they
I
did.
exist to serve.
I guess they're coming in with heavier hitting stuff now.
Scouts here.
Position secure.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Okay, let's move up this way. I forget what I was saying. Oh, am I ever going to need, like, a ton of extra
We are the Emperor's
strategic
chosen
points? I hope not.
Heavy support available.
Taking damage.
Oh, it's because these are the enemy looted Lehman Russ. Okay, the Lehman Russ. That's bad news. We just don't want to give them any of ours for free at this point.
Yes, Lord. As you wish.
Ever vigilant.
Yeah, I'm fine leaving these guys here. I think it's the right choice. These poor Imperial Guards just constantly losing morale. One of them has Colonel What's-His-Name attached to him, so we can use him to
He who stands with me shall be my
to restore morale to one group straight up. See how I auto-attack with Group 1 and Isidore just sort of sits there and doesn't move? It's just, the way that the pathing in this game works is certainly frustrating. But it is the way it is, you know? I'm sort of curious what's up here. You know what? I'm gonna bring an assault marine squad up and jump over there and see if I can see what's back there.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
That's fine. Just run through it. You guys are gonna be fine.
I still serve.
We'll move in with everybody else.
Yes, my lord.
Honestly, I'm gonna build another infantry group to max out. I think I would just make another assault marine squad. I don't mind the assault marines. It's just, you know, you can't attach apothecaries to them or heroes to them. At least they get captains. That's something. I mean, these new tanks are really good. I almost feel like I could only build them. I don't even need infantry, and then I wouldn't have to worry about getting path blocked, you know?
Ever vigilant.
Oh, okay. Hello. Oh, there's a webway there. Okay, you know what? This is great. I thought I came up here and destroyed that, but I guess not. So, you know what, Assault Marine Squad, you're up.
We stand ready.
Honestly, just watching the combat in this game is quite fun. It's quite nice. Alright, you guys get in there and take care of that. What got left behind? It's like the vehicles seem like they trapped, and this is one guy who's stuck back here.
No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it. Command me.
What I'm gonna do?
Beware the Emperor, the mutant.
Move on up. Move on up. Oh, but not you guys, though.
What's your order?
Finish taking these guys out. Who are these? Dark Reaper. Oh, these are like the snipers. Honestly, yeah, this is fine. Assault Marines are going to absolutely waste these types of units. Assault Marines, I think, are surprisingly good against Eldar.
The enemy is attacking.
Or at the very least, I would consider them cost efficient.
Moving out.
Let's, just because I'm curious, I want to see what's up there. It's like I right-clicked my units to move up into these areas, but they're just getting completely annihilated. Back up. Rally cry me.
The enemy must be nearby.
I will crush those who stand before me.
If I can afford to keep these dreadnoughts alive, I will.
Yes, my lord.
We gotta focus on their tanks, please.
We bring his will. Predator at your command.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
There we go. Once we start getting rid of some of their vehicles.
Under fire. The fallen shall be forever remembered.
Yep, you're all good.
As the Emperor's finest.
You're getting
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
re-added. Let's try this. Oh, no. Jump back immediately. What are you supposed to do about that?
Our faith holds onward to glory. I am the instrument of his will.
All I can think
I am the instrument of his will.
to do. I mean, that's got to count as one of the Eldar bases, right? And are there webways back there? Do we need to make I like how as soon as I started jumping in, I was like, nope. Get the heck out of there.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Yeah, they just have a bunch of looted tanks. We got to get in there.
Taking heavy fire.
Yes,
Poor guy.
Beneficent one.
Imperial Guard's doing their best, but they just don't have enough anti-infantry, but I guess that's why I gave them these squads. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, they're doing surprisingly okay. I mean, they get knocked around, which stops missile launchers from being able to set up and fire. But as long as they stay alive long enough for the Lehman Russ to get some accurate shots in, then they're okay.
Heresy grows.
Yeah, look at that. Good stuff. All right, and then back up again. We have to sort of babysit that area, though. Oh, well, I guess they went up and around. That's fine. The orcs can have that.
Heresy grows.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
I think what I'm inclined to do is just go for the win. There's a thermo generator here, too, but we don't, or a slag, whatever, we can make a thermo generator on. The thing is, we'd have to make, I think, a bunch of hurricanes, right? To, like, bombard that from over the hill. And then these land speeders apparently can go over impassable terrain. Not hurricanes, whirlwinds. Like, I'll build one of them, I guess, but, like, I'd have to purposefully destroy a bunch of my tanks, and, like, I don't want to do that.
Praise the Emperor.
So let's go ahead and move in and up into this last section. No, it says I destroy the webway gates, but there's some back here. I don't know, man. Whatever.
Today, the
where's Scout Squad? See if you can come back here and get that, because otherwise you're just kind of exist to path block us otherwise. So let's see if we can get you out of here. Let's go and get our semi-artillery up to the front.
Yes, my lord.
This again, let them have it. That's fine.
Scouts ready. At your command. Scouts charge.
That might take them a while to destroy, but that's fine.
Command me.
Hellfire Dreadnought.
Take me into battle.
Interestingly enough, I kind of want this stuff in the front as opposed to my melee stuff, because I want to just start poking away at the stuff that's in the outskirts of this area. Because otherwise they get path blocked and then they're not shooting, and it's bad news.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
So yeah, like this group here, we actually just want to roll in, because it can absorb the most damage as well. Then we follow up with our infantry, whether ranged or melee.
Faith and duty.
Yeah, they don't have any anti-vehicle here, so this is fine.
We shall know no fear.
Okay, now cap it.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Can we, I guess, just attack ground back here, and we'll see what happens? But I don't have any,
Treacherous alien scum. They can hide their field bases in plain sight of our men.
But
Walk
not
softly
from our eyes.
and carry a big
Brothers,
gun.
to locate hidden units or bases, utilize a commander unit, like myself or the librarian. Squads equipped with sergeants can also detect hidden enemies.
Apothecary here.
Fear not the psycho.
I kind of want to just dive into the end, but there's also, like, it's seemingly this really tight choke point, so I think it would be smarter maybe to go in
Position secure.
like this first. And I think this was the right choice now that I'm looking at it.
Even in death, I still serve.
I'm going to try to just roll in here and see what happens. Give me a rallying cry wherever you are.
Softly.
I don't know how long that lasts. Probably not long enough. Look out, buddy. Maybe get some melta-bombs on these here and, you know, do your best. But yeah, as you can see, like, we're heavily blocked in here.
Heresy grows relentless. I am ready to serve.
Walk softly.
Again.
I think once we get the rest of our units actually through here, we'll be okay, but until then...
Show the wings. The battlefield
There's
awaits.
Isidore. Use Word of the Emperor, because why not? I think we got rid of their primary anti-tank type stuff.
I am the instrument of his will.
I actually think we're okay here. Let's make sure we tap through and...
Praise the Emperor.
Oh, get out, get out, get out, get out. And you don't have a sergeant? You don't have a sergeant to get your morale back, so just dip right on out of there, boys.
Regrouping. Even in death, I still serve.
Okay, we made it. Again, I've just been, like, casually bombarding this base. I have plenty of vehicle, supplies, so I guess we could, you know, build a bunch of whirlwinds and just bombard the crap out of this base, but it just seems kind of silly because we're here right at the end.
Praise the Emperor.
Let's move on in. This
While
appears to be
enemies of
the end.
Emperor still draw breath.
No such thing as innocence.
Imperial Guard held their ground. I mean, I gave them those turrets and some missile lords. I think that was the right choice. And I repaired their tanks every so often. That was just something that, you know, it all kind of worked out.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
How can I serve? Yes, my lord.
Malta. Yeah, that doesn't do as much damage as I would have expected, honestly. Move up. We need anti-armor to get rid of these Wraith Lords are absolutely roasting us. Actually, I think when they finally put the Melta Bomb on it, it worked out. Rally me? Look at that, I did it. Honestly, if both of your heroes are attacking these, they're okay.
Still draw breath.
There we go.
While the enemies of the Emperor
And if they don't have any
still draw
webways
breath,
outside of this area, then they can't build anything that can get to us. Okay, well, we did it. I was going to say, we could bombard that base, but what's the point? Why would we do that? You'd need so many assault
We are still
squads.
unearthing more Eldar explosives and demolition charges, but we dare not move them. We replace their triggering mechanisms, however. That is all I care to do with such xenotech.
Was this a trap?
No. By the placement of the charges, it is likely they plan to collapse this area, burying the marker and anyone near it.
They failed. Isidore, study the marker and see where it leads us next.
Captain, Inquisitor Toth has arrived.
Of course he has.
Yes, Captain, it is an impressive sight. But I never claimed Chaos had never set foot on this planet before. I said that if something were here, the impending warp storm would eliminate that threat. Best we not remain to share its fate.
And as I explained, Inquisitor, the Blood Ravens will remain until the last possible moment. Until that happens, in 2 or 3 days hence, I plan on pursuing this riddle.
Captain, I do not presume to question your decisions concerning the Blood Ravens. But when it comes to employing the Colonel's Imperial Guard in your quest...
My quest? Yet again you accuse me of pursuing my personal interests. It is my duty, and yours, to expunge any scent of heresy or chaos.
You overstep yourself.
As do you, Inquisitor. It is not the Colonel's Imperial Guard. Their lives belong to the Emperor. It is by his mandate and will that I use the Imperial Guard against the forces of disorder and elevate them in the glory of holy battle.
I see now that coming here was a mistake. If you are set on a path that will lead you to destruction, I can do nothing to stop you. But I won't allow you to drag us down with you. By inquisitorial edict, I am taking control of the planet Tartarus. All requests for planetary resources, including its military, will go through me. Captain, from this point on, you and your men are on your own.
I get the impression that Imperial Inquisitor guy is meant to seem like the antagonist, when in reality, I think, weirdly enough, he's being surprisingly reasonable. I think the Inquisition gets a pretty bad rap for being assholes, because obviously it's supposed to harken back to like the Spanish Inquisition, where they're just, killing a bunch of people, purging a bunch of people. But they also handle a lot of the typical administrative stuff in the Imperium as well, and it's not necessarily like a big monolith. So I do think that there can be some Inquisitors that are pretty chill dudes, but, in general, I think, they're meant to be bad dudes. I don't know, man. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.